We're here with UTD men's soccer coach Jason Hirsch. And Jason, first-year head coach, and things going pretty nicely so far. You got an undefeated record at 7-0-2, leading the conference, nationally ranked, exactly as you planned it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you from being an assistant coach here for so many years to becoming the head coach?
Basically as an assistant coach, I'm working towards what was Jack's plan on a day-to-day basis. Now as a head coach, I'm starting to think more long-term over the course of the season during my training session, planning for those, and then also during the matches, trying to also think about long-term throughout the season and building towards the end of the season and the postseason, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Now, were there conscious things you decided to do to make this transition easier, or just happen?
No, I mean, this is something I've been hoping for and preparing for a while. So, I, in my mind, had taken steps towards becoming a head coach. But, until you actually sit in the chair and make those decisions, it's different. So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, now getting back to your team, what has come together for this team so far this year?
I mean, we have a lot of upperclassmen. I've been telling these guys even since the spring before I was appointed full time. I was telling them, I'm fortunate that I have a lot of upperclassmen that have a lot of ASC experience, have a lot of college soccer experience. They all know what to do. And they're quality players as well, exceptional players. So, having an experienced group with the right attitude, and that's basically what's helped us so far. Anyway.
Yeah. Who are some of the returners maybe who've stepped forward, and also who maybe have been some of the surprises for you?
Well, the returners, Michael Darrow is, he's scoring a lot of goals for us, and that's huge. You have a guy that can score goals, it's going to help your whole team out. Stephen Nicknish is also a returner that has helped our back four. He's our goalkeeper. He's helped our back four, and he's taken a leadership role. And then Brian Sheba's playing at right back. He's done a great job for us and leading by example. And those three guys are our captains this year, and they've done a great job. And Sam Constanti is a freshman that's come right into the team. Started from our first match all the way through till now, and he's been doing a great job, and we've been really happy with what he's been able to contribute so far.
All right, it's obviously nice to have an offensive weapon on your team like Michael Darrow. Is he one of those guys that opposing teams just have to figure out how to stop, or are there other adjustments on the team that you can make to score when he's being shut down?
He's been scoring a lot of goals for us, but he's not the only guy on our team. And there's other guys that have been doing a good job scoring goals, creating goals as well. So, other teams can try and stop him, and if that's their plan, then that's their plan. But we have other guys that can damage teams as well. So he's not the only one.
What about defensively? You get 6 shutouts so far, only giving up 3 goals this year. What's been the key in that area?
Well, again, it's an organized group. They know what their roles and responsibilities are, and Miles Bowen, Dalton McFarling, Brian Sheba, Stephen Nicknish, they're all experienced guys. They know what's expected. And then Jordan Rubel, who's also one of our standout performers, he does a great job in the midfield, just making sure that he protects them and wins balls in the air, gets stuck in the tackle, and he's been doing a great job as well. So.
Now, you're off to a nice start in conference, obviously, but this is a league that is so competitive that you can't let your guard down even for a week. What have you done to try to keep the team focused on the game at hand each week, and what's it going to take to win the league this year?
I've just basically all I can do is we can train hard and work hard in practice, and I can prepare them as best as I possibly can for the weekend's matches. Like you said, every single team in this conference can compete. And if you don't show up one day, you're not going to get the result that you want. So we just have to stay focused and respect every single team that we play, because any team can beat you. And our main goal is just to get into the tournament. From there, if you're in, you have a chance to win it. And so each game, we're taking each game as it comes, and trying to do our best to get in the tournament.
Bumping it up just a little bit, you guys have played some tough national competition this year as well, and getting the national ranking and all that. Do you think this team has the ingredients to compete on a national level this year?
I mean, I would say yes, absolutely, we can. I mean, we've played some really tough teams in the preseason, and so far just started conference, but the teams that we play in conference are tough teams. So I've always said it, if you can compete in the ASC and you get on a good roll, you can compete with anybody in the country. So yes, I would say yes.